In the Machiavellian sense, performing connection is a surrender of power. When you fake a smile or force a laugh, you are signaling to the group that their approval is a currency you are willing to work for. For the loner, the greatest lesson in strategy is simple: never perform. Most people spend their lives in a state of high-cost social labor. They attend events they hate and laugh at jokes that aren't funny because they fear the consequences of silence. They believe that by performing, they are buying safety. In reality, they are only buying a lease on their own identity. When you refuse to perform, you become a fixed point in a world of variables. While others are shifting their personalities to fit the room, you remain exactly as you are. This stability is terrifying to those who rely on manipulation. They cannot move you because they cannot find your social price. Performing connection is a form of emotional leakage. It tells the observer exactly what you are afraid of and what you are willing to do to be accepted. By maintaining a neutral, unbothered presence, you keep your cards close to your chest. You deny the world the data it needs to control you. Machiavelli taught that it is better to be feared than loved if one cannot be both. In a social context, this means it is better to be respected for your honesty than liked for your performance. People may not love the loner who doesn't perform, but they always account for them.
The moment you perform a connection you don't feel, you are participating in a lie. This lie requires constant maintenance. You have to remember who you pretended to be in every interaction. The loner who never performs has zero internal friction. Their memory is clear because their reality is singular.
Watch the performers in any room. They are exhausted by the end of the hour. They have spent a massive amount of memory managing the impressions of others. The loner exits the same room with their energy intact. You have won the battle of endurance simply by refusing to fight. This refusal is the ultimate power move. It forces the group to come to you. When you don't chase the conversation eventually tries to find its way to your silence. You haven't moved, yet you have become the center of gravity in the room. Ultimately, never performing connection is about self-ownership. You are the only one who decides when your warmth is shared. By making your connection rare, you make it valuable. You aren't being cold, you are being sovereign. The Machiavellian lesson of never performing is built on the principle of strategic opacity. In any power dynamic, the person who is most readable is the most vulnerable. Most people are socially transparent. They broadcast their need for validation through exaggerated nodding and desperate eye contact. The loner who refuses to perform creates an information gap. Because you aren't feeding the loop of social feedback, people don't know where they stand with you. This uncertainty creates a natural respect. They stop trying to play you and start trying to understand you. You have effectively flipped the script. Instead of you working to fit into their world, they begin working to decipher yours. This is the foundation of quiet authority.
Performing connection is a subscription model to social approval, and the monthly fee is your soul. Every time you force yourself to be pleasant for the sake of group harmony, you are reinforcing the idea that your peace is secondary to the pack's comfort. Machiavelli understood that dependency is the death of freedom. If you need the group to think you are nice, the group owns you. The loner breaks this debt cycle by being willing to be the villain. If the cost of your integrity is a cold look from a stranger, you pay it gladly. You realize that a reputation for being difficult is actually a shield against manipulators. They will avoid you, leaving you with the only thing that matters, your time and your truth.
In the economy of attention, a forced connection is a counterfeit currency. When you perform enthusiasm, you are inflating the social market with fake value. This is why social circles often feel so hollow. Everyone is trading fake smiles for fake approval. The loner is the gold standard. Because you never perform, when you do choose to engage, it has massive weight. People know that if you are talking to them, it's because you actually want to, not because you are socially obligated. This makes your rare interactions more potent than 1,000 small talk sessions. You are conserving your influence for the things that actually matter, rather than bleeding it out in the parking lot of politeness. The performance of connection often masks a hidden aggression. People use toxic positivity and forced inclusion to monitor each other. If you are smiling, they know you are compliant. If you are silent, you are a wild variable. By refusing to perform, you are refusing to be monitored. This makes social enforcers very nervous. They will try to poke you with questions or teasing to get a reaction. This is a test of your perimeter. If you perform a laugh to diffuse the tension, they have won. If you remain calm and unreactive, you have held the fort. You are showing them that your internal state is not public property. Machiavelli noted that the lion cannot protect himself from traps, and the fox cannot protect himself from wolves. To be a sovereign loner, you must be both. Your lion is your silence, the strength to stand alone. Your fox is your observation, the ability to see the social traps before they snap shut. Performing connection is a trap designed to make you predictable. If they can predict your social response, they can calculate your path. By never performing, you remain uncalculable. You are the ghost in their social machine. You move through the world with zero footprints, leaving others to wonder at your path, while you are already miles ahead. The psychology of performance is rooted in fear of the void. People perform because they are terrified of what happens if the noise stops. They think that silence is a failure of connection. The loner knows that silence is the foundation of connection. You don't fill the space with performative garbage, you let the void exist. This comfort with the empty space gives you a high ground in any negotiation. While the other person is scrambling to fill the silence with concessions or information, you simply wait. You have mastered the art of the pause, which is the most Machiavellian tool in the human arsenal.
Never performing means accepting the end of the relationship before it even begins. Most people perform because they're scared of losing people. They're holding on to ghost connections with fake energy. The loner has a high barrier of entry. You would rather have no one than a crowd of actors. This willingness to walk away is your ultimate leverage. You cannot be blackmailed with loneliness because you have already befriended the dark. This makes you immune to social ostracization. You are the only person in the room who doesn't need to be there, and that is the purest form of power a human can possess.
Society views authenticity as a vulnerability, but for the loner, it is a tactical advantage. Because you never perform, your vibe is consistent. You don't have off days where your mask slips because you don't wear a mask. This total alignment of self creates a gravitas that people can feel. They might call it intensity or coldness, but what they are actually feeling is your reality. In a world of vapor and social smoke, reality is intimidating. You are the stone in a stream, and the water must break around you. You don't ask for respect, you command it through the sheer weight of your non-performance.
The Machiavellian lesson is that kindness should be a choice, not a reflex. A reflexive performance of kindness is just weakness in a nice suit. When you never perform, your kindness has teeth. It is intentional. It is real. People value it more because they know it wasn't automatic. You have dismantled the expectation of compliance. You are the master of your affinity. You gift your connection to those who have earned it through truth, not to those who demand it through social protocol. You are the curator of your inner circle, and the price of admission is honesty. To live without performance is to live without regret.
Most of the regret people feel at the end of their lives is the time wasted on people they didn't like and roles they didn't want. The loner cuts the waste in real time. By never performing, you are auditing your life every single second. You are refusing to sink your life force into dead-end social ventures. You are investing in your own growth, your own stillness, and your own mystery. You have realized that the world's applause is cheap, but your internal peace is priceless. You have won the only game that matters. In the final analysis, never performing connection is the ultimate act of rebellion against a surface-level world. You are a deep-sea creature in a shallow pool. They want you to come to the surface and splash for them. They want you to perform the dance of the normal, but you stay in the deep. You stay in your stillness. You have reached the state of total informational sovereignty. You don't owe the world a performance. You are the author of your silent story. Don't look at their confusion with pride. Look at it as confirmation that you are doing it right. Stay in your mystery, and remember, the world only solves you if you show them the script. If you never perform, the play can never begin, and you remain the master of the theater. You are the ghost in the machine who has learned to speak silence, and in that silence, you are finally, truly free.
The next time you feel the social pressure to nod when you don't agree, or to smile when you feel nothing, lean into the discomfort of the pause. That silence is your power returning to you. You aren't being rude, you are being real. The world will try to shame you into compliance, but shame is just a ghost that can't touch a sovereign soul. Hold your neutrality, keep your internal peace guarded, and let the performers exhaust themselves around you. You have already won the Machiavellian lesson, the realization that the only throne worth defending is the one inside your own mind. Stay silent, stay sovereign, and never perform.